West Sea. We have Norman Island, Peter Island, and Dead Chesky here on the Sir Francis Drake channel. And we have the entire Owusu neighborhood where we pass through until we arrive here at this location. Was being outside the home in a clay oven. The Fuji band is the local folk music of the island, and they have the heritage dancers. They are the national dance group of the British Virgin Islands. Over here in King Garden Bay, we have one of these bills, which is still in operation over 400 plus years, where they make the rum from the sugar cane. Once you put the sugar cane into the mill, the juice is squeezed out, then it is boiled in the copper pot where it evaporates and turned into rum. There is a 4-year process of the rum to get to the brown caramel color, but it has to be stored in these brown oak casks, which have to be imported from Kentucky, United States. If you are building a home here on the island and you want to stand from the beach, since we had no load, it has to be loaded into bags and transported onto the back of the donkey. Harvesting the crab from crab and rice, which was another traditional dish. The dish of the entire Virgin Islands, British and US, is fish and fungi. Fishing day is normally on Saturdays, where all of the local fishermen head out to the Atlantic and the Caribbean side to fish. In the early history of these islands, we had to attend the St. George's Anglican Church and the Wesleyan Methodist Church to get our elementary and secondary education. Today, the Government Department of Education and Culture operates 17 elementary schools here, along with 4 technical vocational schools, along with the college. We have the cutting of the sugar cane. In the sugar cane, when you shoot the arrow, it lets you know that it's going into fermentation, and you can smell an aroma of alcohol coming from the sugar cane. We make our charcoal here on the island locally, followed by an evening time of relaxation. Mr. Daniel Farrington was a very well-known activist in the community, and we have the last and final picture, an evening sundown of which you can experience from anywhere here. So we still have a view of the outlying islands. We have Peter Island, Dead Chesky. Coming on Streamland, we have Salt Island, where we have 3 large salt farms, where we get our fresh fruit and salt from. And we have the remaining We are going up around 1,100 feet, 1,780 feet high above sea level. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, if you would like to step out the vehicle for a few minutes, you can do so. We are making our way to the highest point of the island, Sage Mountain National. Ladies and gentlemen, another beautiful view of the capital city from here in Josie Road, ascending back down into the capital. So when we get into town, we're gonna either spend 30 minutes by the craft life walking, or you can have 30 minutes by Brussels landing. So we decided when we arrive in Road Town, it's just about